Never in the history of man have we been so vulnerable to the spread of deadly pathogens. We can't hide from the fact that any transmissible disease is only a plane flight away from one part of the world to another. Can it be prevented? What is its true cause? Do you and your loved ones have reason to worry? Scientists are not ignorant of how these diseases originate and spread. And it's not as though the causes are unknown. In many cases, they are. Researchers from Hong Kong and China knew that there had to be a source for SARS. Scientists know from past experience where these pathogens come from and how they enter the human race. They had done the largest and most comprehensive analysis of the origin of coronavirus, and they found it where they expected, in the meat market. The twin scourges of SARS and Ebola can be traced back to the handling, preparation, and consumption of bats. Do you realize, my friends, that these diseases are totally preventable? These diseases are totally preventable. These diseases are totally preventable. Fear, economic upheaval, sorrow, and death would never have occurred, the heartbreaking loss of human lives, and the suffering of victims, families, and friends. No one would ever have reason to fear Ebola, SARS, trichinosis, AIDS, or a host of other deadly diseases. Scientists, healthcare professionals, national leaders, and philanthropic foundations have failed miserably in educating people with the only true solution to these problems. It may come as a shock, but the cause, as well as the solution, was recorded in the Bible nearly 3,500 years ago. The Creator God of the Bible designed some creatures to be eaten by man, and some creatures were to be left alone. The truth is that if mankind lived by easy-to-understand biblical instructions, if mankind followed simple instructions from our Creator, Ebola, SARS, MERS, and many other plagues would be no more than footnotes in history. The researchers found that the SARS virus traveled from bats to humans, to civets and pigs, and late in the outbreak, back to humans. What is interesting about this report is that every animal along the chain is biblically unclean. If mankind respected the Creator of man and followed His instruction book, no one would ever have reason to fear Ebola, SARS, MERS, trichinosis, or a host of other deadly diseases. Sadly, this lesson will not be learned at this time, and flus, SARS, and other exotic pandemics will continue to ravage the earth unnecessarily. Bible prophecy tells us that massive pandemics will occur at the end of the age and will kill hundreds of millions. This will no doubt be the result, one way or another, of mankind disregarding our Creator's loving instructions.